Another viewer comments, I started carnivore 18 days ago and am 17 pounds down. I drink 2 cups of black coffee every day. The caffeine definitely helps, but I've been using it now to also up my fat intake by adding ghee and MCT oil. I have no gallbladder and have had issues with digesting fat for 10 years. Any thoughts? Yes. When I threw this page together, when I started doing these videos a year and a half ago, I was inundated with, I did not expect the number of people who would let me know that they had their gallbladder removed. I had no concept that they removed gallbladders at the rate that they did or do, and I don't understand it. Personally, for me, this is an aside from his direct question. There's something to this. This has the feeling of somebody's making money on somebody else. It's so prevalent. It blew me away. I've done videos, I think, a year ago or so talking about this, how many people had had their gallbladder removed who were unhealthy, meaning rather than get healthy and figure out whether or not they had to have their gallbladder removed, they had their gallbladder removed while they're unhealthy. I'm not sure. I don't know enough. I'm speculating. This is off the top of my head, but I've been in this space now long enough, and I've talked to so many people, and I've read, and I've listened to so much that, I don't know, it seems like a conspiracy to me. When you get inundated with how many people have had their gallbladders removed, it would blow you away if you go back and look at some of those earlier videos I did. Having said that, I talked to a bunch of these people, and many of them will eat 6 or 8 times a day. So there is a medicine whose name escapes me. I did a video on it about a year ago that you can take that will help you digest it. I'm sure you're probably aware of it. But then what many of the people who were on the carnivore diet were telling me is that they would eat 6 times a day. So I eat 2 times a day. That's not possible when you've had your gallbladder removed. When you have your gallbladder removed, it's very hard to digest fats. And so what the hack that people had been doing that had told me directly, so this is direct conversations I had with them, is they were able to get around that by eating small 6 times a day. Harder to do, without a doubt, but for them, they said it worked. I had a few people who I had passed that on to who said that didn't work for them or they couldn't do that. So I can't really help you. Drink your fat, I suppose, might be an easier way to do it if it's, having to digest it along with the protein and, and meat and the thickness there and how that digests. I don't know. That's not my expertise at all. But what I do know is what people have told me directly. So there we go. If that helps, I'm passing along from other people who had their gallbladders removed, who got their lives back, and how they did it. They ate 6 times a day. Great question. I appreciate it. Opportunities are everywhere. You got to go get them. Go for a walk.